Coach, thoughts on second scrimmage?
Well, I was excited after the first scrimmage. Really excited with their turnovers and when we played. And this one, we didn't come out with the same passion starting off. And I thought we ran to the ball, but we didn't run with that same energy. And consequently, we didn't, we didn't hide a couple missed tackles that broke on us and things like that. But the things that I was really disappointed on was the penalties. And when you get 13 penalties on defense, we had 2 on one play twice that really needs to be fixed and addressed, and we're going to do that. And it's hard to stop people. You don't want to give them free yards, so we got to be able to get off the field on third down without getting penalized, and that hurt us twice. We got to get off the field and kept drives going with penalties. So that's something we can control. There's a lot of things in the world you can't control, but things you can control, we got to control on defense, and penalties and foolish penalties like that, we got to be dealing with that. And passion and energy, you got to come out every day and get better, because you get better, you get worse, you don't stay the same. And we got 2 more days here to get better, and we're going to get better.
What are your thoughts on Ryan Giddens? You got to the quarterback pretty frequently in that scrimmage, just his play and how he's progressing overall.
I think the way Ryan's practicing is the way he's playing. He practices like that. He chases the ball out here. He looks, sometimes I think it's a DB chasing the ball. It was Ryan Giddens. The way he's running, he's passing people up. They got little numbers on. And I really appreciate his energy and the way he's playing. He carries it to the team, and he carries it to the scrimmage.
When you looked at the tape after watching everything, did you see the first team did better than you might have thought?
Sometimes when you're on the field, it's not as good as you think, and sometimes it's not as bad as you think, and that was the case with those guys. Really, the thing I was probably concerned with coming off the field with the first group was, just that energy. Usually they go on there and on the sidelines, they keep it going. When the 2s are out there, they're cheering the 2s on and staying in the game, and when the 3s are out there, they're in the game. And I didn't feel that energy on the sidelines at this scrimmage as I did the first one. And that gets people through a bad play, keeps everybody in the game, and keeps a tempo to your team and your unit on the side. And I didn't feel that, but they were stingy against the run. And when we gave up points, it's because it was penalties. We had, we gave up 30 yards of penalties in one drive. So it's tough to stop people when you give them free yards. So that was the only thing I was just, probably not as happy with the first group.
I mean, it seemed like they came in pretty fired up. Sam Barrington got a sack in that first series there.
He was off sides though. Yeah, I love the sack. I really do. I love the sack. But there's a ball there that we got to stay behind and watch. So we're going to get that fixed. But he timed it up, got up on the line, did it the right way, just like your coach. But we got to wait for the ball to move before we go, and we got to line up behind it. But that was a third down, play that kept the drive going. So we had to stop him again.
Chris, what is with the depth of defensive end? Obviously, you guys lost Anthony Hill to a knee injury last week. Do you feel like you could have a true freshman that might step in and play?
Yeah, the league you're talking about. Yeah, if I didn't know he's a freshman coming in here, I think he's been here a couple of years. He should be going to the prom here next month. So he's a guy that can't, got in school mid-year, and he's in his senior year. So he's really a mature young man, and really takes coaching, plays hard. Just a great young man, and he's got a chance to play real early right now. Just the way his physicality as a young guy and the way he plays and his tempo.
He'd be like your 4th ender right now, probably, I would think, right?
He could. Right now, he might be higher than that down the road.
Right.
Who knows? But I really like where he's at right now.
Anybody else stand out to you from the Saturday scrimmage?
I'm trying to think overall. Probably, as a coach, you probably look at the things that are wrong than are right. But you mentioned Ryan, and I thought Pork Chop played hard against the run, was in his gap, in the right spot. I thought Mike Linares did some nice things at Mike linebacker against the run. I really liked what he did there. And I liked what Ernie did in the secondary and the safety. He did a nice job playing safety for us, filling in there. He's usually been the nickel guy coming in, but he had to play a starting role, and I think he did a nice job.
When you say there's a lot of penalties, what do you try to do as a coach to try to clean those up?
Don't do them. I mean, it's just, the things, offsides are foolish penalties, grabbing a face mask, we had a hands to the face a number of times, either on a quarterback or on an offensive lineman, and the pass interference ones are just, we got to play with better technique. Sam Barrington had one on the goal line down there, We had 2 times we grabbed the receiver to keep the drives alive for them. So, you know, we got to use proper technique, and when you get tired, you got to focus on the details and do the little things right, and that'll get you through it.
Cool.
Thank you.